Point of no return, point of no return. Welcome back, man. We know too much. We done seen too much. We've been through too much. We are experiencing way too much. God to reveal himself to us over and over again for us to go back to the way we used to be, the way we used to think, we act and respond to life, man. This your Holy Ghost homeboy Slim. SLIMM, simply living in my moment, which means yesterday is gone. Tomorrow's never promised, so all you have is right now, this moment, and I hope you're fully living in yours because I'm fully living in mine, man. Just back with another quick word, man. I can't stand no scary person, bro. No timid individual, bro. Because what is fear? False evidence appearing to be real. So meaning that what they are afraid of can't even or won't even be true, but we can't tell them that, bro. So a scary person will literally kill you or get you killed, bro. A scary person will assume, and you know what the word assume do and what it means. Yes, bro. They would assume and make a situation. They will make something out of nothing, bro. So I can't stand being around a scary person. Like, it triggers me to be around somebody that's scared of somebody else because of their physical appearance or what they believe in or how they dress or how they speak, bro. Instead of looking at the spirit or the heart of the man, you judging the man based on these appearances or these things that, you know, just a reflection of their flavor, their sauce, or their perspective, or their mind state, they style. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people misunderstand. Everybody is entitled to be exactly who they are, bro. There's a lot of people that walk around in this world and they think that they the only ones that could be happy. They think that they the only ones that could be rich. They think that they the only ones that could be powerful. They think that they the only ones that should have access to a lifestyle that warrants just not what you need, but you also have the wants and some luxury things too. You able to take care of things and you able to have money in the bank, man. It's a lot of people that do things and they talk big and they throw rocks and they hide their hand. It's a lot of people that sit up here at these jobs on the clock and they talk big and bad about what they not gonna do or what they not gonna have allowed or what they not gonna let these people say or put them through. And then when they get into these meetings, they the first one to cry. When they get into these meetings, the opportunity to speak their mind, it's the person that least expect that's the one that's talking. That's the one that's saying the truth. That's the one that's saying, I don't care about this job. I don't care about this title. I don't care about this position. I don't care about none of this, bro. I'm not going to put nothing before my God, nothing before my truth, nothing before who I am. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me just because you say you a supervisor at this place. This is just your title or position, bro. I'm a man all day, every day, on and off the clock, regardless if I'm at church or whether I'm sitting at the house. Excuse me. Sorry. Whether I'm at church or at the house, man, whether I'm at a shopping center, bro, I'm going to be myself, bro. And there's so many scary people that just look at my skin color, look at my hair, or look at the way I walk, or they look at my swag, or they look at the way I carry myself, or how good I smell, or you know what I'm saying, just how I speak, how smooth I am, bro. And they get intimidated, bro. But I realized it had nothing to do with my physical appearance. They're intimidated because you represent the truth. They're intimidated because you represent power. They're intimidated because you represent purpose. You represent prestige. You represent royalty. You represent honor. You represent truth. You represent just. You represent things that they will never have possession of because they're not willing to put in the work. Because what did you have to do to get here? How did you become who you are, bro? You had to face your fears. You had to face your past. You had to face everything that you was afraid to come against, bro. Everything that the enemy could use against you that he knew that you was afraid of, those are the same things that he put in your way to not only break you down, but you saw that was the same path that you had to go through to also break you through. So you had to face your fears in more than one way. And then once you face yourself and you conquer yourself and you got over who you were, because you had to be honest to yourself. You had to tell yourself, I'm tripping. You had to tell yourself, man, I'm lying. You had to tell yourself, I'm not doing good enough. You had to tell yourself, I need to get up and do more. You had to tell yourself, you need to stand up and be a man, you know, in order to get to these places. So it's like you didn't conquer all your fears. And then once you then face death, once you didn't face the enemy head on, and once you see that he a coward, because he do the same thing that these scary people do. So that's how you know who is the enemy, because the enemy not going to come to you face to face. He not going to come to you head on. He not going to come to you straight up. He not gonna come to you from the front, bro. The enemy always trying to find a back door. He always trying to find a crack to slither in. He always trying to find somebody else to hide behind or hide in order to get to you. So once I started realizing that the enemy is the most scariest person that has ever been created, it allows you to live life at a different frequency where fear is no longer in your vocabulary, is no longer in your soul, is no longer in your spirit. You done been through so much, you done seen so much. What are you afraid of? I'm only, you feel me? And I shouldn't even say that, but it's like, man, nah, I only want to live my dream. So if anything that is coming against that, I don't fear it, bro. I fear for you. You feel me? I fear for that person, place, a thing that's standing in between me and my goals, me and my dreams, me and my God, me and my family, me and my wife, me and my kids, me and my mama, me and my siblings. I feel sorry for you, bro. So the best thing that you could do, if you're not for me, move around. If you're not with me, move around. You see what I'm saying? If you don't support me, bro, you ain't got to say nothing to me. You ain't got to down me to up yourself, because I'm not going to down you to up myself, bro. I could stand on something. I could be myself, and I could still acknowledge who you are, acknowledge what you do, and give you your credit. But, bro, like, the best there is, bro, it's me, bro. I say that with full confidence, bro. It don't get no better than me, bro, because it's like you don't understand what I had to go through in order to get here, in order to go to where I'm trying to still go and where I'm still trying to make it, bro. It's different, bro, because I didn't have to stand up to whole cities and towns, to judges, to police stations, to DAs, to prosecutors, to parishes, to jails, to whoever, bro, to street dudes, to whoever you think you are. I done slayed you all, bro. Pastors, deacons, preachers, whoever. I done stood up to them all and slayed you all in the name of truth, in the name of God, bro. Because there's a lot of snakes and there's a lot of demons hiding in high places. They stand at these places and they pose as gatekeepers in order to figure out the plans and the promises that God has for his people, so he can steal it and snuff your light. You got to be on guard, and you got to be able to see a snake regardless of the environment. You got to be able to be, you know what I'm saying, God's eyes and ears, and you got to be able to walk into this grass and be able to, nah, I see you. I see you. And guess what, bro? If you don't cooperate, if you don't go your way, I'm going to chop your head off, bro. There's nothing else to it, because it's not going to stop. The enemy is not going to stop attacking you, even though it knows that it's powerless, even though that it knows that it holds no grounds for you, that all strongholds, all bonds, all curses, all things that has been holding your people back and holding these people back for generations, it's been broken, bro. It's been severed. It's been cut and destroyed and burnt and clipped, bro, and put into the sea, bro, of forgiveness. There's a sea of forgiveness, and there's the other sea where things go, and, bro, it is never heard of again. And as long as you stay away from sin, as long as you stay away from these things that you know are promoting darkness, are promoting self-worship, are promoting lust, and these things that's trying to get you back into sin, you're going to be all right, and God not going to bring it up, bro. Once he forget about something, once he forgives something, he don't bring it back up. We do, because we still engaging in it. So therefore, we still feel some type of guilt or some type of sin. We still feel some type of fear. And when you are fearful, when you are afraid, bro, you don't even live 100% of your life. And then you get mad at others who trying to live 100% of them. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand other people who being all that they are. You can't stand other people who are happy with the way that God has made them. You can't stand people who has accepted their purpose and their calling and is going after it, and you seeing them receive the desires of their heart, and you seeing their dreams come true because of their hard work and diligence. You can't stand that, bro, because you know you ain't got the cojones, you feel me, to do what you got to do in order to face the darkness, in order to face your truth, in order to face your lies, in order to face your fears, in order to face that darkness and overcome it, in order to become a new creature in the end, bro. You got to go through a lonely path, a lonely road. You got to realize sometimes you got to walk away from the person you love. You got to walk away from your family sometimes. You got to walk away from your friends sometimes. You got to walk away from your support sometimes. You got to walk away from what makes sense sometimes. You got to walk away from the boundaries of reality a lot of times in order to get the desires of your heart, and in order to get to God's vision and God's plan and God's purpose for your life. You can't have no fear, bro. And then you're going to come up against so much opposition. You're going to have so many people that's going to come your way that's going to try to kill, steal, and destroy you. So if you scared, bro, and you unable to speak for yourself and defend yourself, how you going to speak up for somebody else to defend yourself? How you call yourself a man if you can't speak up for yourself at work or against another man, regardless of how big he is or what he look like? I don't care who you is, bro, or what you look like, how big you is. I don't care if you professional, whatever, bro. I stand on something that defies that. Whatever you trying to do is not gonna work. Whatever you pull out ain't gonna shoot, bro. Whatever you say ain't gonna come out the right way, because no weapons formed against me shall ever prosper, bro. I shall always overcome and be victorious over the enemy, bro. You're already defeated, bro. So if I know that I'm already victorious because the Jesus Christ that I serve and I believe in, he said he went on the cross, bro. He was beaten, he was hung up, he died, he was buried, he resurrected, bro, and he came back bigger, better than ever, walked the earth for 40 days, left instructions, bro, ascended, and he's been on the right hand of God, giving us divine instruction and leadership. And if you follow his teachings, you can do the same things that he can do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you're going to walk on water, but who's to say that you can't? You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna limit God. I'm not finna limit the possibilities of what God can do in my life and then in the lives of others, bro. I don't have no fear. It's a lot of people that have fear, and it stops God from really having an impact. You cannot receive what you don't believe in. You cannot see, you know what I'm saying? What you don't really feel, or what you really don't know on the inside. A lot of people faking the funk and they just saying these words, but it means nothing. It holds no conviction. It holds no power, because we truly know that you don't really know that or feel that on the inside. You don't know God for yourself. You don't have a personal relationship with God. How do I know? Because every time you go through a trial or tribulation, you cry, you break down, and you give in, and you quit. Instead of fighting, instead of getting up, instead of fighting back, instead of praying, you lay down, bro. And you cower, bro. And you do exactly what the enemy say. You join the team, bro, and you go along and you do what you need to do so life won't be so hard on you. Meanwhile, life's still bombing on you and storming on you. And meanwhile, you being ignorant, understanding that the only way to get through a storm is to go through the storm. Sometimes you can't go around it. Sometimes you can't go over it. Sometimes you can't go under it. Sometimes you just got to get through it in order to get to it, bro. So for all those who fearful, bro, you afraid, you timid, you can't stand being around individuals who love being themselves, or those who God approve. You can't stand another king or another queen. You can't be around somebody that's handsome or somebody that's beautiful without being jealous, without being envious, without wanting all the attention on you, because you're afraid that you're going to lose something, or you're going to miss out on something, or God not going to, you feel me? Get away from me. Get away from me, bro. I don't want that spirit around me, because I know I ain't afraid for nothing, bro. In fact, I'm too bold. In fact, I'm too vocal, bro. Especially after everything I went through. You can't shut me up now. You can't turn me down now. I'm turned up for real, bro. So what up? What's up, bro? So if you fearful, you afraid, you timid, you all this, get away from me, bro, because I want my dreams to come true. I want the supernatural, and I want the angels, and I want God, and I want Christ and the Holy Spirit to continue to work on my behalf. And if you're afraid and you can't see these things, you can never fathom what I'm experiencing, or what the things that God has shown to or revealed to me. You'll never understand it. So if you're in that boat, if you're in that realm, bro, I don't know, bro. Remember, we can't do nothing about each other's fears, because there's false evidence appearing real to them, to you, not me. So y'all go ahead and be afraid and limit what God can do in your life. And meanwhile, I'm about to live it up and do everything without fear, bro. Thou shalt not fear. Till next time, Slim.